Alright, so this video, the objective is to figure out how you use Citation Machine with MLA to make citations for the data you got from the Economic Atlas and the data that you got from the CIA World Factbook. So let's start by logging into our Google Drive in a tab, and then here in Google Drive, not in your geography folder, okay, just in your regular Google Drive, let's go to New, and we're going to go to a document. And let's go ahead and give it a title. So we're going to call it Citations for, we'll just call it Citations. And one of the interesting things is if you click up in the naming, it will actually go ahead and put in the words that you've typed first will actually go in to name your document. That's just kind of really efficient. I like that. All right, so we know that this will stay open for us. Next, we're going to go to Google and we're going to type Citation Machine. Okay, so citation, and the first one that you'll get is citationmachine.net. Now you have a couple choices, and here at Marshall we're going to use what's called MLA. It is what they use at Kettle Run, and it is what they use for the most part at Fauquier, Liberty. It's what most high school teachers expect. So we're going to click on MLA, which will take us straight to a tool to make the citation. So as you can see, here's where we would input our information, but this is not a book, correct? It's not a magazine, it's not a newspaper, it's what? It's a website. So I'm going to click there. Okay. So let's do the CIA World Factbook first. So I'm going to go back to the CIA World Factbook, and I'm going to find my country, which was Chile. While I'm doing this, I want you to pause, and I want you to go to execute the steps I've just outlined, then find your country in the CIA World Factbook. When you're done, you can hit play. Alright, so I, like you, have found my country, and my economic data is showing. So that's what I used yesterday, or that's what I used today to create the pie graphs. So now what I'll do is I'll copy this. I'll copy the web address. So Control C. I'll go back to Citation Machine. And again, I'm in website. And I'm going to do Control V to paste it in. Then search websites. I'd like you to pause and execute that step now. Excellent. So this is World Factbook Chile. That is the article that I was looking at. I'm going to hit select. Now it's going to tell you the information that it found, but it's also going to tell you that you have some holes. It could not distinguish who the publisher sponsor is. We will do that on our own. And then the publication date, it couldn't do that either. So let's go ahead and hit final step, and I'll show you how to fill in those holes. All right. So this is as much of the citation as they could create based on the data that they had. And actually they were able, there's not a specific author, it's created by the Central Intelligence Agency. So the sponsor publisher is a Central Intelligence Agency. I happen to know that in the OED, that one, you're going to have to scroll to the bottom of the page to find out, to basically copy the name of the entity that owns the web page. Are we tracking? All right. So we have the date access, but we don't have when this was published or when this website was updated. Now, I'm going to show you a really cool trick. It's a little complicated, but I know you can do it. Okay? So let's go back to World Factbook, and let's click on the side. We're going to right click, and we're going to say View Page Source. Do that now. Pause the video and do that now. So what you're looking at is the HTML5 code that has been used to actually create the website. It's not just HTML5, it's also JavaScript. There's probably a couple different kinds of code that you're looking at. But what we want for today is pretty simple. On most web pages, when you look at the source, at the top, I say about 15 lines, you'll see this, last modified, which means what? The last time this web page was modified. And when's the last time it was modified? November 10th, 2016. So there we go. So we're just going to copy that bad boy, Control C. And I'll try to get to the right place. So electronically published, let's see, well, copying it obviously was an epic fail. So November 10th. So let's go back. 10 November. All right, it's helpful if I have the number lock on. And then the year was this year, 2016. There we go. All right, and now I will create my citation. How cool was that? You know it was cool. You do. You know that was super cool. All right. Excellent. So I'd like you to pause the video now and create your citation. All right, now that I have the citation created, I'm just going to click copy and paste. Where am I going to go? I'm going to go back to my citations page that I created in Google Docs. Control V, and there we go. Now, because I am prone to forgetting things, if it's me, okay, I'm just going to make a note to myself. I'm going to say this was the pie chart graphs. Just make a note to myself what that citation went with. All right. If you have a massive memory, incredible memory, don't make a note. Otherwise, make a note. All right. So now you're going to go on to make your citation for the data you found in the OEC. All right. Thanks. If you have any questions, don't ask me. Watch the video again. Bye.